You're not tired. You're undisciplined with your energy. And being exhausted because you waste energy on meaningless things, that's pathetic. Let me prove it to you right now. You said, "I'm too tired to work on your side project last night." But you scrolled Instagram for 90 minutes before bed. That's not fatigue. That's undisciplined energy use. You said, "I'm too tired to cook healthy food this week." But you watched 8 hours of Netflix. You had energy to consume, no energy to create. That's not exhaustion. That's weakness. You said, "I'm too tired to learn that skill." But you argued with strangers on Twitter for 45 minutes. That's not a physical problem. That's a priority problem. Seneca saw this exact pattern in ancient Rome. Wealthy senators with unlimited resources, men who controlled empires, couldn't control their own energy. They'd spend hours in the forums arguing politics, attend lavish feasts that left them drained, chase status and recognition. They died exhausted, accomplished nothing meaningful, left no legacy except debt and regret. Here's what you need to understand. What did you do in the 2 hours before you last said, "I'm too tired"? Most of you just realized you weren't tired. You were avoiding something difficult. That's the pattern Seneca identified 2,000 years ago. Seneca wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Translation: You're not tired because you did too much. You're tired because you wasted energy on meaningless things. And your body knows the difference. Productive exhaustion feels satisfying. Wasted exhaustion feels draining. You're experiencing the second one. There are 4 specific ways this destroys you. Each one is operating in your life right now. And until you see them, you'll stay exhausted. Weakness number 1. You give energy to things that drain you. You spend 2 hours scrolling social media, comparing yourself to people you've never met, feeling worse about your life. That's not relaxation. That's energy drainage. You spend an hour watching news about problems you can't solve, then wonder why you feel hopeless. You spend 45 minutes complaining about your job. Did it change anything? No, you just drained your energy and reinforced your misery. Seneca called this voluntary suffering. You're choosing to give energy to things that hurt you, then claiming you're too tired to do things that help you. How much of your energy went to things that made you worse yesterday? You don't even know, do you? That's the problem. Weakness number 2. You have no energy audit. You track your money. You know exactly what you spent, but you have no idea where your energy went today. How much energy to your phone, to social media, to people who drain you, to thoughts that don't serve you. You're spending energy unconsciously, like leaving your wallet open in a crowded room. Marcus Aurelius did an energy audit every night. Before bed, he'd ask, "What did I give my energy to today? Did it make me better, or did it make me weaker?" Most nights, he realized, he wasted half his energy, and he ruled an empire. What's your excuse? Weakness number 3. You seek comfort when you need challenge. You had a hard day at work. Your boss criticized you. A project failed. You felt stressed. So you went home and numbed out. Netflix, junk food, scrolling. You told yourself, "I deserve to relax," but relaxation didn't restore your energy. It drained it further. Because what you needed wasn't comfort. It was challenge. You needed to go to the gym and push your body. You needed to work on that side project and use your mind. You needed to do something hard that reminds you you're capable. Instead, you chose the easy thing and woke up the next day even more exhausted. Seneca wrote, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body, but you avoid difficulty. So your mind stays weak, and weak minds get tired fast." Weakness number 4, you mistake stimulation for satisfaction. You're constantly stimulated. Phone buzzing, notifications pinging, videos playing. Your brain is on fire, but you're not satisfied. You scroll for 2 hours, watched 100 TikToks, 50 Reels, 30 YouTube Shorts. Your brain got stimulated 200 times. Do you feel good? No, you feel worse. Because stimulation depletes energy. Satisfaction restores it. Stimulation is scrolling, consuming, reacting. Satisfaction is creating, building, finishing something. You're addicted to stimulation, so you never experience satisfaction. And you wonder why you're always exhausted. Marcus Aurelius could have had any entertainment in Rome. Gladiator fights, theatre, feasts, orgies. He chose philosophy, discipline, creation. Why? Because he knew stimulation is draining, satisfaction is restoring. So here's where you are. You give energy to things that drain you. You have no energy audit. You seek comfort when you need challenge. You mistake stimulation for satisfaction. That's why you're exhausted. Not because you did too much, because you wasted energy on meaningless things. Seneca watched this destroy successful Romans. Men with wealth, power, resources, dying exhausted, accomplished nothing meaningful. But here's what nobody tells you about why this happens. It's not about time management. It's not about discipline. It's about something way more psychological. And once you see it, everything changes. Stop. Let me show you something. Marcus Aurelius ruled the Roman Empire, fought wars, wrote philosophy, trained future emperors. He had the same 24 hours you have. The difference? He audited his energy every single night. You can't even protect 2 hours without checking your phone. That's not a talent gap. That's a discipline gap. Can you go 2 hours without checking your phone? Or is the addiction stronger than you? Most of you already know the answer, and you're embarrassed by it. Now here's the system Seneca and Marcus used to rule empires without exhaustion. 3 principles. If you apply them correctly, your energy problems disappear in 7 days. Solution number 1, the evening energy audit. Every night before bed, ask yourself 3 questions. Where did my energy go today? Write it down. Did it make me better or worse? Be honest. What will I change tomorrow? One thing only. Marcus Aurelius did this for 19 years. That's how he ruled an empire and stayed sane. Solution number 2, the energy allocation principle. Seneca's rule: allocate energy like you allocate money. High-value activities get the most. Worthless activities get nothing. Here's how you apply it. Rate yesterday's activities on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 equals moves you toward goals. 1 equals drains you, makes you worse. Most of you gave 80% of your energy to 1s and 2s. That's why you're exhausted. Tomorrow, give 80% of your energy to 10s. Everything else gets leftovers. Solution number 3, the 2-hour rule. Seneca's principle: give me 2 hours of undistracted effort on one thing, and I'll give you more value than 10 hours of distracted effort on many things. Here's the rule: every day you protect 2 hours. No phone, no interruptions, no distractions. Just you and one high-value task. For most of you, this will be the hardest thing you've ever done. Not because the work is hard, because staying undistracted is hard. Your brain will scream for stimulation. You'll want to check your phone, check email, see if anyone messaged you. That urge, that's addiction. Seneca wrote, "The mind that is anxious about future events is miserable." Translation: stop worrying about what you're missing. Focus on what you're building. Here's what happens over the next 30 days if you do this. Week 1. You audit your energy every night. You realize 80% went to things that made you worse. You feel uncomfortable. That's the addiction losing control. Week 2. You protect your first 2 hours. Your brain screams for your phone. You resist. You complete one high-value task. You feel something you haven't felt in years: satisfaction. Week 3. The energy comes back. Not from doing less, from wasting less. You have capacity you forgot existed. Week 4. People ask what changed. You're calmer, more focused, less exhausted, and you've completed more meaningful work in 4 weeks than the previous 4 months combined. Month 2. You stop saying, "I'm tired," because you're not. You're disciplined. You're not tired because life is hard. You're tired because you're weak with your energy. You give energy to things that drain you. You avoid hard things and choose comfort. And then you say, "I'm tired." You're not tired. You're undisciplined. The Roman senators Seneca watched were exhausted. Not because they worked too much, because they wasted energy on status games and entertainment. They died exhausted, accomplished nothing. You want to know if you're disciplined with energy? Here's the test. At the end of today, ask yourself, if I lived today over and over for the rest of my life, would I be proud of the result? For most of you, the answer is no. You'd be ashamed, because you wasted energy, and you know it. Marcus Aurelius asked himself this question every night. Some nights, the answer was yes. Some nights, no. When the answer was no, he didn't make excuses. He didn't say, "I'm tired." He said, "I was undisciplined. Tomorrow I'll be better." That's the difference between Stoic discipline and modern weakness. Stoics took responsibility. You make excuses. So here's what you do. Tonight, before bed, do the energy audit. Write down where your energy went today. Be honest. Tomorrow, protect 2 hours for undistracted work. No phone, no interruptions, just you and one high-value task. By the end of the week, you'll realize something. You were never tired. You were undisciplined. And the moment you become disciplined with your energy, the exhaustion disappears. Seneca and Marcus proved this. They ruled empires, wrote philosophy, trained armies, and they had energy left over. Not because they had more time than you, because they were disciplined with their energy. You can do the same. Or you can keep saying, "I'm tired," and waste the rest of your life. Marcus Aurelius died at 58. Know what he left behind? His meditations, his philosophy, his example of discipline. The exhausted senators he wrote about? No one remembers their names. Here's your choice. You can keep wasting energy. Keep getting exhausted. Keep proving your weakness owns you. Or you can audit your energy tonight. Allocate it tomorrow. Protect 2 hours. Break free. Most people will keep wasting because weakness is easier than discipline. Few people will change because they'd rather be free than comfortable. If you're ready to fix this, comment how many hours you wasted yesterday on things that made you worse. Then tell me what you're protecting 2 hours for tomorrow. Make it specific. Make it public. Make it real. Most won't comment. They'll keep wasting energy. You're not most people. This channel is for people who want freedom, not comfort. Next video, your friends are keeping you exhausted and they don't know it. One final question. Are you disciplined enough to change?